How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, bringing another episode in the Pokemon TCG series. So today, going to be taking a look at an older theme deck. Now, this is a theme deck that actually came up a while ago from, I think it was the comments on YouTube. And I'm finally getting a chance to actually play it. And that is the Gears of Fire deck from the X and Y series. So we're going to be doing our first impressions of this deck and seeing how it performs. So let's take a look at it. So picking this deck up, I don't think I know this deck. I'm pretty sure I haven't played against it, but maybe I have. So let's take a look at it. Klink, it's actually a metal type deck, which is not going to do very well in the current meta, but let's see how it goes. So Klink, 50 HP, disorderly flip 4 coins, attack does 10 damage times the number of coins. That is terrible. Clang, 80 HP for 30 damage, 2 energy 30 damage, and 3 energy disorderly flip. Flip 4 coins, this attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. Still pretty terrible. On average, you're dealing 60 damage. For 3 energies, that's really not good. So we got 80 HP as well. It's really low HP. Alright, Kling Clang. 140 HP, heavy bumper. Any damage done to this Pokemon by an opponent's attack is reduced by 10 for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. Interesting. So you're usually blocking about 20. It's not huge. It's not bad, but it's not huge. Gear Spinner, during your next turn, this Pokemon's Gear Spinner attack does 70 more damage. Alright. I wonder if it continues stacking. It's like 70, 140, 210 kind of thing. That could be really interesting if you can get this going, if it does stack that way. Some potential there. Meowth. 60 HP. Stall. You can use the attack only if you go second, and only on your first turn. Discard an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's good, but I mean, like, your chances of getting that off are so low. And then scratch, 20 damage. Persian, 90 HP. Raid. If this Pokemon evolved from Meowth during this turn, this attack does 30 more damage. Decent. And flip 3 coins, attack does 30 damage times number of hits. So again, you're only getting around 6 damage off, so it's not a huge heavy hitter there. Chimchar, 60 HP. Scratch for 10 and Ember for 30. Flip a coin if tails, discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. Not great, not terrible. Monferno, 80 HP, scratch for 20. And Flare, 2 energies and 30 damage. Really, really low. What? What is the point of that? Oh, that's terrible. Okay. No stage 2. Ponyta, 60 HP, returning flames. Put 2 energy cards from discard pile into your hand. Alright, that's good. So at least the Ponyta is decent. Is there Rapidash? Yes, there is Rapidash. 90 HP, rear kick for 30, and Fire Blast. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. I prefer agility. The other Rapidash from Relentless Flame is a lot better. Alright. Again, 70 damage is not terrible. Litleo, lunge, flip a coin. If tails attack does nothing. I hate lunges. Ooh, Pyro. 120 HP, flame charge. Search your deck for a fire energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. That is awesome. For 60 damage, that's very decent. And Incinerate. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon 2 cards attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty good. It's not huge damage, but it's decent damage. Okay. That's a one-off. Man, that sucks. And Volcanion, the mascot, for 130 HP. So decent. Power Heater. Choose 2 of your bench Pokemon. Attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to each of those Pokemon. And then Steam Artillery, 3 fire energy, 100 damage. Okay. So Volcanion's not bad like mid-game after you've discarded a few Pokemon. And that's everything. Okay, it does run Evo Soda. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon. This counts as evolving that Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. Fair enough. It is a one-off though, which is a bit unfortunate. Energy Retrieval, that's always decent. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball can actually work quite nicely with Volcanion, so I quite like seeing that Ultra Ball. Prof's Letter. Pokemon Center Lady. Shauna, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. It's not fantastic, but hey. Your general, draw 3. This deck runs Ninja Boy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, and switch it with that Pokemon. Any attached cards, damage counter, special conditions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. Shuffle the first Pokemon into your deck. Interesting. I like that. That could be quite cool. And then there's our energies. All right. 11 and 7, so 18 in total. Not bad. It's a bit of an interesting deck. I'm worried it's not great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it one chance in the general versus ladder. And I'm actually going to play it in the trainer challenge. Now, the reason for me doing it this way is that I want a chance to showcase the deck. And I'm finding that with the older theme decks, it's very difficult to do that on the versus ladder. And the reason is, quite frankly, power creep. The newer decks are better than the older decks. There's no real argument there. So I really want to be able to showcase this deck. And I kind of need to take it outside of the current versus for that. I don't want to go first this because I want to try and get that Meowth off. I don't get the Meowth. Oh, they've got the entire Klinklang line though, which is really cool. Let me get the Chimchar down. The thing is, I don't want to put Klink down because I want to build into Klinklang. So let's go for the start instead. So yes, as I was saying, I really want to showcase these decks. And I feel like the best place to actually do that is going to be the trainer challenge. It might, unfortunately, it's not as like relevant as the versus ladder is. But I feel like when you start looking at these older decks, you're generally going to be playing these in more of a fun environment rather than a competitive one. And I say that because they're just not great on the competitive side. They've aged, and unfortunately it is what it is. But I still think that if you're playing these within like their own brackets, like X and Y versus X and Y, there's still a lot of potential for these decks, which is why I want to take a look at them in the trainer challenge, because we'll be able to actually get the decks up and running a little bit easier. Let's see. So Nickoroskilly, let's see if we can do this. Let's get Klink down. And how much? I actually need 2 energies to get that going. So for now, I may as well get that 10 damage off. And let's just see how this goes. I'm not overly confident with this hand. I didn't get any supporters, which I was hoping for. And I didn't get the Meowth, which also I was really hoping for. This is very scary, seeing how quickly this is going up. It really does worry me quite a bit. And the problem is Garchomp has a 0 retreat cost as well, so Klinklang's not going to block any damage. And I'm playing from behind, which is an issue. There's Ultra Ball. Now, I can't Ultra Ball. I can't actually Ultra Ball. Let's scratch. My concern, like, I would like to Ultra Ball, but the thing is I can't get rid of Klinklang, and I can't get rid of energy retrieval. I could have gotten rid of that energy. Of course my opponent gets to stay at turn 3 Garchomp when I'm trying to showcase a new deck. Oh man. This game just got difficult. This game just got very difficult. I should charge up Litleo and go on Ultra Ball. 2020 hindsight. Okay, there's the Ponyta. We can get that Klinklang down. We can't Ultra Ball. Energy retrieval. I may as well use it just because. But I can't. I may as well put it there. But that gets me on discard pile. That doesn't help me either. That actually was silly of me. Okay, let's put that there, and I don't know what happens. Let's see if we can draw into Rapidash. I might jump into one more game in the versus ladder because this one went really south, really fast. In terms of going first with this deck, I don't think it would have made a difference. I'm trying to think of, yeah, the things with these draws, it wouldn't have made a difference. The fact that my opponent was able to get a Garchomp online on turn 3 is, it's difficult to deal with. I mean, they had a pretty decent hand. The fact that they got Palpitoad in the backline as well, which can always be brought in for that 60 damage, is really, really good. So my opponent had a really decent start. Unfortunately, I had less success. It was cool having Klinklang out, but without the energies to actually get Klinklang online. Klinklang, sorry. Or Klinklang. Klinklang? Anyway, let's see. I need a fresh hand with this. I need a fresh hand with this. I don't know if I'm going to get it though. I'm going to have one more in the versus ladder with this deck and then take it to a trainer challenge. Just try and showcase this deck a little bit more. Because I feel like every deck does deserve its own time in the sunshine. Sometimes it's just harder for those decks to shine. Nothing to really do. I don't think I even have energies there anymore, so let's just live call. Yeah, this is going to be game. Yeah, I think all decks had their time and have their place. However, a lot of the older decks don't quite have that availability anymore in the current versus ladder. It comes down to the fact that they've aged. So let's move on to Clink Clang. There's no way to get 2 metal type energies onto this Pokemon, unfortunately. So this will be game. Sadly so, because I was actually looking forward to testing this deck. It's interesting. It's good at getting energies out from your discard pile. But it's a little bit slower to get them out. Which can be a bit frustrating. So it is what it is. I'll jump into one more like this, and hopefully the second game is going to have a little bit better luck. But let's see how it goes. I don't know why you really went for that. Oh, well, I finally got my first trainer card. What's that, like 6 turns in? There's the Meowth, which I don't actually want to play because I think I want the game to end here. Yeah, I would like to start that Meowth. I think that stall is interesting. If you can go Meowth into Persian, turn 2 could actually be a pretty decent start. Because you're going to be an energy ahead of your opponent, which is huge. And then you've got the evolution out, which is that much better. So let's jump into one more and let's see how it goes. Again, it's kind of one of those, we'll see how it goes. The real test of this deck is going to be the trainer challenge, because I feel like that's a bit more of a level playing field. The current versus ladder is not really a level playing field for the older theme decks. There's just been too much of a change. Well, if there was ever a time to do it, it's now. This is arguably the best matchup I can get. So let's see if I can do it. I need to get my Fires online in this deck, and hopefully my opponent's not able to play into Snorlax too easily. My opponent's able to get an early Snorlax online, so Eldegoss acceleration to Snorlax. There is not a whole lot I can do. But let's see. They did take the first turn. So hopefully I got a Meowth. Didn't get the Meowth. I may as well put Litleo down. Because I can't use Clink anyway because I don't have a Metal Energy. And again, I got no really helpful supporters. I mean, I can heal up a Pokemon Center Lady, but it's not fantastic. Search your deck for Fire Energy card and touch this Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Okay, so Flame Charge, I will be able to come online at least with Power Roll. Ooh, that Maractus scares me. I should put Clink first. That Maractus has a 50% chance of just knocking me out. I'm gonna have to put Clink first. Oh, they didn't charge up. Oh man, there's the Meowth. Ah. Okay. Well, let's put that there. Let's put that there. And let's just pass. That's all I can do. So, luckily Pyro will pick up the KO next turn, even if my opponent goes into Eldegoss. The scary thing is if they go into Eldegoss, I've got no way to deal with the Snorlax. This is going to be very frustrating. Because the thing is, I'll be able to knock out Eldegoss, but then the problem comes in that Snorlax will come in with at least 3 energies on it, if not 4. If it does have that 4th energy, I'm in serious trouble. Okay. So let's get that down. I want to hold into Persian because I want to get the Braid off. Let's drop that energy there. And let's go for the Flame Charge. On the plus side, we got the first KO, which is really, really cool. So I'll take that. It's something. Let's get a prize card. There's a draw 3, which could actually be useful in the next turn. Because healing at this stage doesn't really matter that much. It's going to come down to whether my opponent's able to put another energy on that Snorlax. If they are, I'm in serious trouble. If they don't, I will be alright. Things I can't even go into Persian because Persian just doesn't deal enough. Persian just comes short with 60. Because considering retreating, but it doesn't pick up the KO. What does my draw 3 get me? Rapidash. Got the Evo Soda, which is something good. So let's bring out the Evo Soda. Let's bring out Clang. Let's put that fire energy down onto the Meowth. And I don't... Do I want a Flame Charge? I actually do want a Flame Charge because I kind of want energies in my discard pile with this deck, which is really weird. It seems to be easier to get energies from your discard pile than your actual deck. There's the Ponyta. That's actually a great one considering I have Rapidash in my hand. So here's the thing. If my opponent has an energy, I'm in a seriously bad spot. If they don't... Oh, they don't have an energy. Okay, I'm in a decent spot. I can get some damage off. So, let's get the Ponyta down. What I actually want to do is I want to retreat this Pyroar. But things, I need to get the 90 damage off. Okay, well, I definitely want a Prof's letter, so that I can get... I need those energies. Okay. If I heal 60, I'll be sitting with 40 HP on me. The 80 still knocks me out. So that Pokemon Center Lady doesn't actually help me. Do I want to retreat Pyroar into Persian for 60 damage? Put on 90 HP. If my opponent doesn't have a KO, I'll be able to then deal something. Let's try my luck. Let's do that. Let's evolve this. Let's drop that. What's Rapidash do? 70 damage? It's not great, but it's something. My other option is building up Clang, which I don't know if I want to do. In the meantime, let me heal that up. Let's put that there. And let's go for the raid. Okay, let's see if my opponent has either heal or an energy. What is that card in their hand? Because Rolling Tackle doesn't knock out my Persian. But Heavy Tackle does. Heavy Impact does. That's unfortunate. But on the plus side, I'm knocking out Snorlax, which is huge. That is very good news. Be able to knock out Snorlax. So let's drop that down. Let's get that evolution going. I'm a bit sad losing that energy, but I think I'm going to have to because I need a new hand. This hand is rather terrible. That's a thing. It's not a great thing, but it's a thing. I think there's only one Pyroar, so there's no point playing Litleo. And let's go for Incinerate. Alright. That wasn't bad. This is actually going decently well. I can't complain too much. Oh, that is an amazing Professor's Research. Well played, Talia96. Well played, my friend. That is a very, very good Prof's Research. Holding on to... They probably top decked it. But that is really good. And they got the Cotton Ride. That's unfortunate. Thankfully, Rapidash is here. My opponent actually yielded. I got a win with Steam Siege. No, it's called Steam Siege? No, it's called Gears of Fire. Actually got a win with Gears of Fire. I was not expecting that. Alright, well that was quite exciting. I'm actually really happy that I was able to pick up a win. A lot went in my direction that time, but hey. So, as I said, I'm going to do one more trainer challenge to kind of showcase this deck and hopefully a bit more of a balanced format. And yes, don't judge me, I never finished trainer challenge. I got too excited and I jumped straight into playing the normal game. So, I have not finished this yet. I'm aware of that. Thank you. So let's play Gears of Fire. So let's give this one more try. Playing as Tyson, which is in the Gold League with the Fire and the Grass type decks. I think this is the second star? Second or third star. Let's see how this goes. It should be a bit more of a balanced game. Let's see how this pans out. Not a great start. I still can't believe it runs Monferno and there's no stage 2. Like, how do you not run Infernape? It just doesn't make sense to me. Again, we didn't get the Meowth. Got the Evo Soda though, which is pretty cool. So we can put that down, and we can pass over. Cool. So this is a pretty decent start. I mean, if I get lucky with Ember, well, Ember. So the thing is, like, Ember actually picks up a KO here, right? So it just makes sense to go for evolution though. It's just more reliable because I'm not losing the energy. Okay, I'm actually going to put Steel type energy there because I really want to focus my Fire type energies for Volcanion. Let's go Flare and let's pick up KO. This is such a terrible stage 1. 2 energies for 30 damage. It's so bad. Like, so bad. Oh my word. Oh, hey. Weeping Bell. Roar. Your opponent's switches to active. Oh, that's pretty cool. Barrier Shrine. Each player can't play any stadium cards from his or her hand. That's effective. Right, so let's put that fire energy there on the Volcanion. And let's go for Flare. Doesn't pick up the KO, but it's a good start. Taking 20 damage in this next turn. That's not the end of the world. Ooh. Oh, that on the grass energy. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. Alright, let's get Volcanion down and let's just go for another Flare. Definitely AI, the fact that they put the energy there even though they couldn't actually get the attack off. There's Pokemon Center Lady. Okay, Ninetales. I'm actually considering just retreating this Monferno. My opponent's really cycling their deck. Wow, I really wish I was playing Mill right now. Really wish I was playing Mill. No fire energy, unfortunately, so I can't go into the Volcanion, which is what I was hoping for. The Metal energy there doesn't really help, so I'm gonna hold on to it for now, and let's just go for a Flare. Unfortunately, this is going to be a very slow attempt getting through this Ninetales. My word, my opponent's already down to 13 cards. I'm still sitting on 41. I feel terrible. Okay. That's not really what I want to see. Flare. Okay. This Power Heat is awkward because I can't choose Volcanion. Oh, Pokemon Center Lady will help me at least. So Pokemon Center Lady, Wakey Wakey, and let's go. Well, I got Klinklang now, which is something. Let's go for Flare. Alright. So we're getting there. We're halfway there. There's the fire energy, which means Volcanion can now come online and hopefully sweep my opponent. This is only 1 retreat cost as teammates. So that's just the take 2 cards that you want. Play this card only if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, so take for 2 cards and put them into your hand. Cool, so my opponent basically got whatever they wanted. But that's okay, because I got what I wanted. So let's retreat that into Volcanion. Goodbye, Metal Energy. And let's say hello to Volcanion, who's going to go Steam Artillery and knock that out. And this should be game, because I think Volcanion can close this up. That is not the Pokemon I wanted to see. Alright. Hey, they do have Lombre. Ah, not Lombre. Ludicolo. Captivating Rhythm. Once you turn before you attack, you may flip a coin. If head switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or active Pokemon. That's terrifying. Solar Ray, heal 20 damage for each of your Pokemon. That Ludicolo is a great supporter Pokemon. And that was very rude of you. Let's retreat back into Volcanion. And let's go for Steam Artillery. Alright. One more prize card to go. And another Meowth. I guess that's another Persian online, which is not terrible. And you failed your Captivating Rhythm, which means it is lights out for you, my friend. Alright. That was the deck performing a lot better in a much easier format. Much more balanced format. So, Gears of Fire, it's a fun deck. It's got some interesting Pokemon. I always like Raid on the Meowth and the Persian. That Chimchar is just such a filler Pokemon. It's terrible. It should just be removed from the deck. The Klinklang line is quite interesting. And Volcanion, actually for a mascot, is really good, because generally the mascots don't tend to be that good, but it's actually pretty decent. So, there we have it. It's a fun deck, one I would like to play with friends, one I will certainly never play on the Versus ladder. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please do consider like, subscribe, it really does help me out, and the channel's growing amazingly. Thank you so much, everyone. And as always, cheers, enjoy.